Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want now. Get your body to go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
And we'll talk about that because that's supposed to be on the album afterwards.
Okay. Just saying, man.
I know.
Took a break from all that healing shit. I might get my teardrops tatted, baby. I start killing shit.
Thomas Burgundy, y'all.
What? My granny told me I'm too real for this. I know, but why these niggas out of breath shit? Guess they not built for this. Now they ain't built for this. Shit, I've been code switches since
You seen the code switch? You see me at work?
I get it, of course. I might stoop down to your level just for sport. Niggas don't like me, take it up with the Lord. Them weirdo activities I just can't endorse. Can't you see the real and the fakes that war? Burgundy sent your ass home with purple heart. Yeah, I don't even know why I still use my powers for good. I've been trying to lead my people straight out of the hood. When the fuck was I thinking our mentality's cooked? But I can't lose my faith that our family's blood. So I'm more concerned with these pesos. Goofy niggas taking up too much space though. Fucking with my peace, I fuck around, catch a case. Only so much I can take. So I took a break from all that healing shit. I might get my teardrops tatted, baby. I start killing shit. My granny told me I'm too real for this. My granny told me I know, but why these niggas out of breath shit? Guess they not built for this. They not built. They ain't built for this.
Shout out to my ex, I know that's the one that killed me at first. I remember trying to still make it work.
Yeah, what it do? It's your boy Bankhead, the name Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Got another dope ass interview with a dope ass artist.
Hey.
Make sure you follow us. Straight Out the Trunk Radio, SODTR_. Follow me personally, Bankhead _ the name. What y'all was just hearing, man, was some Linwood shit, you feel me? Some Linwood shit, some Thomas Burgundy shit, you feel me? A Tatted Teardrops featuring Westside Boogie. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Linwood's own in the house. Thomas Burgundy. What up, man? What up, man? What up? He got that Raider Randy Moss jersey on, you feel me? Yeah.
Hey.
How you feeling, man?
Shit, it's an honor and a privilege to be here, man.
Hey, I appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate it. And continue to drop some dope ass music, man. I got a lot to talk about with you. You feel me? A lot to talk about. You know, it's like, damn.
Right.
All these couple of months I was in this room with you, I didn't know this nigga was this talented type shit. Like you said, coach was like a mug. You like, all right, you know, but appreciate it for pulling up Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Thomas Burgundy is from Linwood, ladies and gentlemen. He has a new project out right now called Free Burgundy. Make sure y'all go get that right now. But also, he has a new single that's not on the project, but something totally new. You feel me? I'm just saying, called Tatted Teardrops, featuring Westside Boogie from Compton, California. But you feel me, Thomas Burgundy? How you doing, man? How's your week? Your weekend?
Man, I can't complain, bro. You know, niggas is a little tired.
I hear that. Yeah. The weather's switching, so yeah. I feel you.
But it's October, so it's my birthday season. So I'm feeling rejuvenated. I'm feeling.
Your moon's out and shit. You like, oh, type shit. You feel me? I understand that. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, you got that Free Burgundy out right now too, a new EP. Can you talk about the reciprocation of people telling you how they feel and like about it?
Yeah, man. So just dropping that, and it's funny, you know, calling it a mixtape, but you know, the quality.
Yes, yes.
And really, I call it a mixtape just because there's no concept, right? And usually, coming from the school that I come from of what an album's supposed to be, you know, like a through line and like an intro and outro, I was like, I just want to put some songs together and just rap my ass off. You know what I mean? And remind niggas like I could rap, right? So doing that when I haven't really done that on any of the other projects, that was strictly for the love of the game. And then all my people, they be like, bro, I know you can fucking rap. And you're giving us, this concept shit. You giving us this like soul searching shit that we love. But I'm trying to get some bars. You know what I mean? So the reception to what people wanted, and they're like, finally, it's been beautiful, man.
Oh no, and I'm glad you said soul searching, because definitely when you listen to your lyrics, you definitely take a man in the mirror type approach. Like, how can I fix myself to fix the world? And how can I, you feel me? How can I express myself to even be vulnerable enough so somebody else can be vulnerable to change themselves?
Absolutely.
And when I started listening to all your music, then I'm like, damn, his concepts. His subject matter is different every song. Like, it makes you think. It makes you actually like, he's an actual fucking artist. You're not put in a box. I feel like after you listen to your project and to the single, I'm like, you can't put him in a box.
Yeah.
And your visuals, nigga, is very fucking thought out. Like, it's not just no guerrilla style type shit. It seems like it's very thought out. It's very vision board type. Though, let's sit down and talk about this vision, how to really make an impact with visuals, you feel me? Not just with the music, but the visuals, because we in a visual game now, and seeing your visuals from Rinse Due to Tatted Teardrops is like, yo, nigga, this is amazing. It's theater, it's cinematic. It's very cinematic. I'm like, yo, I fucks with this,
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Can you talk about that one time too? Because that takes time. A lot of niggas out here, artists out here, they like, let's just go to the Airbnb, or let's go to the dead end alley type shit, or let's do a video, or let's just do a mic drop type shit, or a drop mic, whatever you want to call them videos now. But like I said, your shit's like planned the fuck out, you know.
Yeah.
Can you talk about
absolutely.
it? That was long, but yeah.
No. Pause. But I know.
Pause. Here we go. Oh shit. Pause. You right.
I'm only gonna do one, but no, because this for me. I'm building worlds, right? And so when I make the song, this is something that I want to last forever, right? It's not just like just throw it on Instagram. Like, this is a mini movie, right? I come from studying Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I come from that school of just excellence. So if I'm making a song, the other side of that would be, how do you visually experience the sonics of what I just laid out, right? So I really don't have a choice. It's not. I'm not going out of my way. It's just, this is what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye, it's not even a question that you're not gonna see Kanye do some regular ass video, because his mind doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? So since my mind isn't regular, it's just, this is what I saw for the song that I made, for the world that I created. How do I elevate that to the highest degree so that the listener, they visually see what I wanted, to say, basically.
Hey, now I feel like you're making your point. You're finding your point, and people's probably gonna be like, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I see them lyrics. I understand. I'm going through the same thing. I see the vision. Yeah. I can see that. But let's take it back one time to Linwood, California. Born and raised.
So, man, I've been everywhere.
Okay.
I'm one of them.
One of them. But all right, where'd you go to high school at? That's how we really determine. What was your 6th grade to 12th grade type shit?
That's the fun. But I'm gonna start from the beginning, right? I was born in San Bernardino.
Okay,
right? IE baby, right? Shout out to the IE. Only lived there for 2 months. So then we moved to Pomona. Right? Okay. So then raised there for 5 years, and then when mom and pop split, that's when we came out here, right? So just mom, brother, sister, and I. So then we was in Southgate, we was in East LA, South Central, Long Beach, Norwalk, and then Linwood. So I've been in Linwood for the past 15 years, like 15 to 17 years of my life. So that's where I became a man, you know what I'm saying? I think we moved to Linwood probably when I was 14 or 15. But the funny thing is, I was homeschooled as well.
So, no friends?
Bro.
No friends? Your social skills was crazy?
Bro, my brother and sister, all we had is each other till the day we die. It's like, bro, it's us against the world. And so I went to school from 2nd grade all the way to 7th grade. So I went to school. But then when we moved, again, my mom was like, I don't want you to go to any schools around where we're living. So she's like, I'm going to homeschool you. But she had to work and stuff. So my education, technically doesn't surpass 7th grade.
Oh, damn.
But in terms of like street smarts and you know like life skills, my mom was like, bro, I'm gonna teach you how to pay some bills. You know what I'm saying?
This is what you really gonna need.
Yeah.
This is what
So it's like
I get it.
I didn't go past pre-algebra, but my mom was like, okay, you know how to add, you know how to count. Okay, let's focus how to pay this bill, or let's like focus how to cook a meal. You know what I mean? And all those things. So I'm actually really grateful that I had the homeschooling experience because I truly feel like I didn't miss out on shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, no, to be honest, because when I don't know how old your mom is, but when my mom, they had trade classes, you know, cooking, driving, wood shop, shit like that. So things that we actually might need outside of fucking English, math, history type shit. So, and I love that for you because we had home ec, but that was summer school type shit. But we didn't have like driver's ed or no fucking like how to pay a bill or wood shop. You know how to build something. So and those type of jobs we still need. You know those type of jobs AI or a robot can't do. You know so I feel that at the same time it's like damn. You didn't get no back of the bus head. You feel me? You didn't get you didn't finger no girl in the back of the class.
Man, you know what
you
I'm
didn't
saying?
you didn't ditch no you ditched every day. Seemed like you know that's crazy though.
Yeah.
But there was no prom. You didn't go to prom.
Bro,
Nothing.
I didn't go to prom. I remember because the school that I went to, it was K all the way to 12th grade, and then so I still had homies there. But once I left, bro, because my mom. We won't get into that. But once I left the school, we was homeschooled, and I really saw who my real friends were. You know what I mean? Because there was a lot of people that, like... And I didn't have a phone at the time, mind you. Like, we talking back in the
day. Yeah. House phone or chirp down.
You know what I'm saying? So I had my
on minutes.
Yeah. My niggas was like, okay, they still reaching out. Because there's no internet. You know, I didn't have none of that. So it's just, you have my home phone and call me if we cool. And... if they had a party or whatever, it was my mom was like, "I'm not giving you a ride." So I missed out on a lot of shit, right? But going back to prom, there was this girl. She asked me to go to their prom, but I was like, "Man, fuck that school! Like I'm not about to go to that prom."
I was about to say, that girl. He's like, "Hey, you want to come to my prom? You feel me?" I'm like, "All right." Try the experience, man. You should have tried the experience. You should have did it. But it's all good, all good. Linwood, you say your parents split. Between your parents, though, your mom and pops, who had a better playlist?
Oh, my pops, hands down. I'll put it in two categories because my mom don't really listen to music like that. But we were raised on classical music. Like when we were with my mom,
like
Mozart, Bach, all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a funny story. I was high one time. Me and a homie taking this girl to somewhere far because she paid us to take her, to give some gas money, and the car had no radio besides like some fucked up channels, and we was high as shit listening to fucking Bach.
Yeah,
we was in the back there like, you feel me? Bro, my bad.
Now you expanded your brain.
Real shit, yeah.
So we grew up raised on classical music, Bach, Mozart, all of that, and that's why I'm a genius because my mom was playing that in the womb, So my brain was overly developed growing up because we would draw to that, we would paint to that. Because again, going back to being homeschooled, we were homeschooled. The first 5 years of my life, then went to school and then was homeschooled again. So all we listened to was classical music and then maybe like some praise and worship music, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then my pops, I'm a musician because of him. So I just asked him the other day, I said, if you was stranded on an island, you can only take 5 albums with you. Which ones are you going to take? And I said, take your time, think about it, right? Because we all we do is talk about music. Like that's 95% of our relationship and what... Nah, it's like 80%. But so he said, "Spirits" by Gil Scott-Heron.
Okay.
He said, Marvin Gaye's "I Want You."
Okay.
Parliament Funkadelic, "Mothership Connection."
Okay.
And then he said, Howard Hewitt, "It's Time," and then Tony Braxton's debut self-titled album.
All right. He gonna be in this.
And that is it.
That's gonna be he gonna be there in love on the island, just floating, just.
But that's why I'm such a cool motherfucker because I get it from my pops. Like just seeing the music that he listened to that really got me to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
I usually ask like people's top fives and shit, but I'm gonna ask you that same question. What was your answer to your pops when he asked you that? What was your 5 albums?
So now again, man, this is based on I'm gonna listen to this over and over and over
and over
again. So
until you get rescued.
So him and I, we like Marvin Gaye that's the pinnacle, right? So for me, it's Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On."
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna throw that. Then I need Sade's "Love Deluxe," and then I need Kanye's "808s and Heartbreak."
Okay.
I can just listen to that
Okay. I like that.
And then I'm gonna throw some on you. A switch. Arctic Monkeys "AM."
Oh, I gotta listen to that.
Yeah.
All right. That's hella different.
Right. Yeah. And I would say, for the Arctic Monkeys fans out there, I would say my favorite "Worst Nightmare." I love that album, but AM I can listen to that over and over again. But then my last one will be Faith Evans, her debut "Faith."
Oh yeah, he got totally different ones in my head right now. That's all right.
Yeah.
I like that.
What you got?
I'm gonna say E40, Get a Report Card.
Okay. Just be hypey on that.
I gotta be some type of hype, some type of turn. You feel me?
Yeah.
Usher's Confessions. Ooh. You know, Michael Jackson, Bad Album.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Because niggas will say Thriller, but because Thriller is the perfect album, but Bad is just.
You know, if I could do a Michael Jackson collection, then I'll do that.
Ones.
You know, all number ones. Yeah.
History album.
Yeah, something like the greatest hits. Yeah, I'll do that. My fourth one, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
And I'll say my fifth one, it'll probably be a Motown's classic hit, like all classics.
Yeah. Fire.
I'll do that. Those be my five albums.
After a while, you're just gonna listen to that one because
yeah, I'm like, morning, night, all that.
Yeah. Hypey for breakfast. It's just
no, I wouldn't do that. If I need to go work out or some shit like on an island, I'll put on the hyphy shit. You know, you know, if I'm about to go kill some shit, Get Rich or Die Trying type shit. You feel me? I'm just saying.
Go hunting.
Yeah, hunting. Yeah, mini man. Going hunting on this mini man. You never know.
I would hate to be a rabbit. When you're 50 Cent, like, oh shit, here comes this nigga.
Oh shit, no, I'm just saying, man, many men, hey, that'd be great for hunting, you know?
Man, thanks.
But when did you like learn to start rapping, and like when did you start getting into music? Like what age did you start doing that?
You know what's funny, bro? Speaking of 50, the very first hip hop song that I remember changing my life was Wangsta. My brother and I.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Again, growing up in a very Christian household with my mom who only listens to classical music and worship, we was at a yard sale and a car was driving by listening to Wangsta by 50 Cent. And we were like, what the fuck is that? We're like, it changed our whole brain chemistry. Like, bro, we didn't even have the language for it. Like, that shit hard. Like, I don't even know. We were probably just like, that is so cool.
I hear you.
And so I remember, but again, my pops, he would listen to Christian rap like T-Bone. Shout out to T-Bone, E-Bone. Gospel Gangsters.
Okay.
Right? Priesthood. So we were familiar with that. But when we heard 50 Cent, Wangsta, we only heard it one time. And for maybe 2 years straight, we were just like, say you a gangster, but you never popped. And we like that just changed our life, right?
You know what song that changed my life like that? 3-6 Mafia, slop on my knob, corn on the cob. I was like, I just heard that part. I was just in the house, just slop on my knob, corn on the cob, and I'm like, what the fuck? I went to middle school, and I was like, what are you saying? And he's like, y'all heard that? He's like, yeah, that's like that 3-6. I was like, who? 3-6 Mafia. I'm like, who are they? That's like from Memphis, like Juicy Child's like, for real. LimeWire. You feel me?
Bro, yeah, man. But shit, that was 2003, so that was CDs, so we didn't know who it was by, we just remember the song, right? But then fast forward, I think really getting into music was Wayne. Wayne, yeah.
The mixtapes.
Yeah, the droughts, the leaks, all of that. Carter 1, 2, 3. I remember my brother, he had Carter 2. He had Carter 2 and Carter. Well, we'll start with Carter 2. Like, that's my Bible, bro. Like, Carter 2 is the Holy Grail for me. And I used to, bro, I'm telling you, the way we grew up, bro, because it's very strict parents, right?
Like, did you ever get in trouble? Did your parents ever break your CDs because they found them?
Yeah, bro, my mom.
Same.
Yeah.
All right, same.
So we had to keep that shit, like, under the bed, in between the mattresses, and we would take turns where it's like, okay, he's like, all right, I'm going to listen to, what else did he have at the time? Because we was really heavy into, like, 50, Wayne, you know, Pac, Ye, and so. But we also had like mixtapes like Burnt Shit. You know
Oh yeah, that's all I had was burnt. All burnt shit.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm gonna listen to, and we were just only time we could listen to it was at night. You know, so we had the headphones with the radio, and so I remember I would listen to Carter 2 and then write the lyrics down just cause like I would just I would just like listen to it and write it down, and then during the day I would just like rap that shit, you know, to myself, and then so that really birthed me as an artist, as the lyricist, you know, so. Coming up, it was heavy wordplay, you know what I'm saying? But about shit that I wasn't really living, you know what I mean? It was like,
understand?
You know
It's the imagination as a kid. Understand?
Like, okay, that's the standard. Like, you know, no ceilings is the fucking standard. You know what I mean? So that's how I came up, and then you know we go from there. But I owe Wayne everything, bro. Wayne, I owe him everything.
All right, I like that. I like how you said, Bossa. You said you were saying shit that you wasn't really living, but since. Because a lot of people still do that now.
Exactly.
You know. So when did, in your career, you start becoming more authentic with your viewpoints on your lyrics?
Because
because niggas like, I gotta start rapping how I'm living. You know, I gotta start rapping what I'm really preaching, or how my faith, my beliefs, and all that. You know, and your morals and all that. Like, can you talk about like when did that change for your lyrics versus like, I'm about to just rap just to say some shit to look cool, you know? Versus like, oh, no, I'm about to say some shit because this is how I really feel. I'm a man about mine.
No, that's a fantastic question. It was really when I heard Cole and Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember, again, coming up on Hove, Wayne, 50, all of them, that's all I know. And it's like, that's what rap is, right? Mm-hmm. Even like Fabulous or something, like, that's what it is. So I remember one of my hardest bars, I was like, I got your honey on my nuts. I ain't talking Cheerios, nigga. I'm like 10 years old. You know?
Hey, you know that's still hard if you still remember it though.
No,
nigga.
Yeah, somebody can have that, but that's a throwaway bar, nigga. That's a 10-year-old bar.
Nigga, if you hear a major artist say that shit right now, you go back, nigga. Hey, they watch that interview, nigga. They know who the fuck I am.
Facts. But I remember I heard J. Cole, and he was just talking about his life, you know, and I was resonating so heavy. I was like, bro, that's the exact life I'm living right now, and I'm not gangbanging, I'm not making money. That's my fucking life, and he's talking about it. And then I'm hearing Kendrick doing the same thing, and then even Drake, the way that Drake was coming out talking about like emotions, you know what I mean, and just expressing himself and girl problems and stuff like that. So even Gambino on Camp when he came out, and I was just like, oh shit, you can just talk about your life. And so that's really when it changed for me. I said, okay, I'm gonna just talk about my life. One, because all those years I harnessed the pen, and I'm like, okay, I'm great at what I do. I've mastered like the art of it, the wordplay, the metaphor, the similes, all that. But I didn't have life experience to fill it in with. It was just bars. And then I got to an age where I said, okay, now I got life experience, and it's okay to do that. I gotta give credit where it's due. Like niggas that, and obviously Kanye. He paved the way. He was like the first one that seemed, not the first, but in terms of mainstream of, you don't gotta be this, you don't gotta be that. You can be, you can literally be yourself. You know what I mean, and make it cool as fuck. So seeing those niggas pave the way, I said, okay, I think my life is worth talking about.
Do you want that mainstream success type shit, or you want to have? You could call J. Cole mainstream, but like. I ain't gonna call. I call him mainstream for what he was right now. If you call him mainstream, the name J. Cole is mainstream. The person isn't.
Yeah.
You know, if you understand what I'm saying, like, how do you want that? Do you want the name and you being mainstream, or just you not being mainstream? Like, because the name J. Cole mainstream,
absolutely.
But when we see J. Cole.
Yeah,
most laid back nigga, you know. You feel me? So,
yeah.
like, how do you want to see yourself?
Ultimately, it's really, I just want to reach as many people as possible. You know, so if that requires being mainstream, then that was God's plan. You know what I'm saying? And because it's really a matter of, I know what my calling is, and I know what I'm here to do. And however, if it resonates with 100,000 people, if it resonates with 1 million people. That's God's work. You know what I mean? If it only resonates with 500, 120, I'm just doing me as best as I can. You know. But to answer your question, hell yeah. Yeah,
You know what I'm
all the
saying?
way. We're going all the way.
I hear that. Hey, got to.
You know?
Feel me? Shoot that shot.
Yeah.
Hey, when I saw that video of Rink dude, I was like, is this nigga a gospel rapper? You know? But I'm like, can you talk about that video, though? And that's some very powerful lyrics, though, too, you know? Mm-hmm. Y'all in a train station, you probably got like 40 people behind you and just... Like, just how short form content is right now, like, you can just replay that, and that can just be a fucking message, you know? Yeah. Like, because I'm like, this nigga a gospel rapper? Like, this nigga over here, I'm like, I have to do some more diving in. I'm like, oh, he cuss, he good. Yeah, I ain't mad, no disrespect to no gospel rapper. I'm like, oh, okay, he ain't, you know? But I'm not, it's not nothing bad about gospel rap. I know some dope-ass gospel rappers, you know? I'm telling you, I was like, gospel rapper, look at this nigga over here. But anyway, you are an educator as well. Can you talk about when did you start getting into the educating field?
Yeah, I've only had 2 jobs in my whole life, and one was an after-school teacher, and then the other one is what I'm doing now, which is a mentor, youth advocate. But I became an after-school teacher when I was like 20 years old. And it really was just one thing. It was, I just want to be the person that I needed growing up. And so I got into after school. I'm working with young niggas in the hood in Long Beach. And that changed my whole perspective just on life. And to get even deeper, it changed my perspective on God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How so?
To get into it, this sounds wild to just jump into, but when you have a class full of 20 kids, I was working with 4th and 5th graders, and you see their limited mental capacity. You see that they don't understand certain things. You see why they're getting in fights. You see that it could have easily been avoided. It could have been the conflict resolution could have went this way, but you're the one that is making sure that this shit runs the way it needs to be as a classroom, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember being like, God has to forgive us. Like, God sees why we have our limitations, because God is up here and we're down here, right? And so working with these kids, I was like, you don't know no better. Now it's my job to kind of pour into you and let's redirect this energy and have a conversation about it. Then it's a different conversation if you're still fucking up, you know what I mean? But I just remember that moment of, I can't be hard on this 9-year-old because he literally has never learned this before, in terms of, like, I can't judge him. I can't, like, give him strict consequences for something that he truly doesn't understand.
True that. I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's my job to teach him and then redirect his path. And so for me, I was like, that's why God is so graceful and allows things to happen, because God understands, like, nigga, we don't have it all figured out.
No, that's true. We don't got tomorrow figured out, like, for shit. You know, I understand. No, that's real. Mm-hmm. And that's real. You just blow my mind to some shit. Next time I go into these classrooms and I have problems with these kids, I'm like, I'm gonna take a step back. Yeah. I don't have problems. But I'm just like, what's up with your attitude, homegirl? You know, like, middle school girls, bro, crazy attitudes. You don't even know they on today. Best friends today, tomorrow, and worst enemies. Like, hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but I understand. Okay, I like that. Because if anybody know, me and Mr. Burgundy over here, we met through Brother Crusades, teaching kids on Crenshaw about broadcasting and podcasting.
Yes, sir.
And we see them we trying to get them at their youth so we could teach them. And some of them are some knuckleheads, some of them love the streets, you know. But also there's some that love what was actually doing, you know.
Yeah.
And but like he said, we'll see the ups and downs, and when we see them on the downs, we'll try to give them the ups and try to give them the guidance so the guidance and. Because we've been through some things that they already are going through now, you know, just experience. And like how you said, when God gives us grace, bruh, that's so true. Because I'm like, bruh, I don't know what I'm doing. God, he mad at me right now, you know, like, he punishing me. But he's really not. He's more molding you and strengthening you so you can learn and give you the experience, knowledge, and all that, you know. Speaking of God, like, what's something that you've been battling with, musically wise, and he helped you with?
Damn, that's a good question. Something I've been battling with, I think you kind of stumped me, bro.
Stumped him? Oh, yes!
What's something I've been battling with?
Yeah, what's something you've been battling with over the last probably couple of years that you know, musically, or it could be personally that
I think, you know, it's actually personally because for me,
you good?
For me, I think it was always self-sabotage and not thinking I was worthy of good things. You know what I'm saying? And based on how I grew up and growing up in the struggle, growing up really not having shit, it really rewired my subconscious of you're not worthy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't deserve good things. And I used to truly believe that because that's what the reality was. And then it got to a point where that was, like I said, sabotaging my music career because I wasn't really taking opportunities or putting myself in positions to get to where I needed to go because subconsciously I was stopping myself. You're like, nah, you don't deserve that shit. You know what I mean? And so I think when I took that step back and reassessed, okay, my whole nervous system is fucked up and this is why I believe these things as a man, then I focused on that. Then that led into, okay, now my music is doing what it's doing now because I finally was like, no, fuck that, I deserve everything. I deserve it all. And I think, to answer your question, God playing the part, that's just God being like, all right, I'm gonna place these people in your life. They're gonna teach you a lesson. I'm gonna put you in this situation. You're gonna go through that over and over and over again. So you figure it out on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody told me that. Even if somebody tells you, no, you're deserving of good things, I wouldn't believe it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like having body dysmorphia, you know. And so, like, I've always had this like perception dysmorphia, and so I know for a fact God has put people in my life that have. We shared an experience together. When once they're gone, I'm like, oh, that's what the lesson was, and then I'm able to move forward. You know
I understand. I like that. I like that. I might be going through that right now too, in a way. You know, trying to. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. You know, all right. So one day we was at Brother Crusades, and this nigga Thomas Burgundy over here was wearing cowboy boots. I'm like, cowboy boots, you know? Then he said Compton Cowboys. And Compton Cowboys is very famous out here, you know? Almost famous like Black Roan Ranch Cowboy. If y'all don't know what the Black Cowboys is, y'all need to go look that shit up. You feel me? Black people was the original people on Cowboys. Just like y'all know. Yeah. If y'all don't know. But just let y'all know some of the history facts in that thing. Yeah. You know, can you talk about that one time, the Compton Cowboys, your involvement with them, and are you a big horse person? Are you like into the stalls, into the horseback riding? Yeah. So first, what I will say is to not get anything confused. I'm not directly associated with the Compton Cowboys. I know a couple people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up with horses. Like my mom, my brother, and sister, and I, we had 2 horses growing up. So that shit is like embedded in my DNA. Like, we used to ride horses, all that, and so. That's just, like I said, that's just me. You know what I mean? And then meeting some people with the Compton Cowboys, it just feels so like at home. You know, I understand, true that. You know, and it's just so dope. Like, because Linwood, you'll see people riding horses down the street. You know what I'm saying? Linwood, Compton, all that. And so for me, that is something that, you know, once I get a little bread, I'm gonna get me another horse. You know what I mean? So right now I just got the Mustang. You know, the symbolism. Symbolism, yeah. I still got that Black Beauty. You know, because I grew up that's my shit. You know, but I'm gonna need an actual horse soon. Oh yeah, I want a black female horse. I want to call her Aretha Franklin. Aretha. That's hard. You feel me? Yeah. Oh yeah, when she wins, it's like R-E-S-P-C-T. You feel me? Yeah. I'm gonna come down, respect that, nigga. Respect that. It's my bitch. You feel me? I'm just saying, real shit. Can you talk about what's your relationship with Westside Boogie? How did you get him on this track with Tatted Teardrops? Yeah, so man, first of all, shout out to Boogie. But he's just a real nigga because he be fucking with up and coming artists. Yeah, true that. Yes, he do. And he be out there. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so just seeing him again, watching him, see how he navigate the game is always somebody that I've respected and looked up to. And so he had reached out to me, and you know he's giving me some flowers. And so we talked about. I was like, okay, so what we doing here? You know, what's the word? You reached out to me, nigga. What's up? Be like, hey, want to go on a verse? You know, so I was like, you know, what's cool with a verse? We talked it up, and he was like, I got this window. And so the mixtape, Free Burgundy, it was already done.
So that's why, you know, it's not.
Yeah, I'm like, this nigga, I'm like, I hate artists that drop the full body of project next week. Got a new single. Like, hold on. I didn't even listen to this yet.
You know what I'm saying? So the mixtape was done, and he was like, "Yo, I got this short window." I was like, "Bro, well, I can't." As soon as he hit me, I went to the studio. I found a beat. Shout out to Jonathan Perks, and the amazing producer. Found a beat. And I was like, "What would I want me and Boogie to sound like?" There's two roads I could go. I could go introspective, because, you know, Boogie, you know, he really tap in, or we could just go some really West Coast shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do that." Sent it to him the next day. He was like, "This shit crazy, bro." He's like, this is back in April. And he was like, I'm finna do Bochella. So when I get back, I'm gonna get you the verse. So he sent me the verse the next Monday. Knocked it. I'm like, oh my God, we got one. We got one. But then he was like, bro, I love this song. We gotta shoot a video.
Oh, that's, yeah, when you get invested like that, you know it's on to something.
He's like, we gotta shoot a video. He's like, I got 2 hours on a Thursday. I'll pull up, you know what I mean? So then I hit up my boy Alex, coldest DP in the game. And you know, obviously I directed it. And I was like, because I had a short window of like, everything happened so quick. You know what I mean? Wrote the song in a day, recorded it within an hour, sent it. He sent it back, came in with the treatment for the video, shot it. But I was sitting on the video and the song for a long time because I still had to drop the mixtape. You know what I mean? I wanted to lay the groundwork so that it didn't, you know, it had to make sense. You know, because I was like, no, this song is so good, it got to go on the album, but I got to drop it. So I'm already like in 2026 right now. You know what I mean?
Me too. Me personally, I am too. Yeah, I'm like in March right now.
Yeah, bro, exactly. So I was like, well, I could hold on to it and have it part of the album rollout, but I was like, I can't just sit on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I have to drop this now. So then you know, dropped it and the rest of this shit.
Hey, no, yeah, that's a dope ass collaboration. Yeah, shit's fire. It's like, oh damn! No, I like the car setup too. Yeah, fire.
Oh yeah, shout out Don Juan DeMarco and with the Elko. Man, that shit cold.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Are you gonna be? I feel like you're gonna be dropping that new EP by the end of this year. Are you gonna be doing that, or what's happening? Are you gonna be pushing Free Burgundy?
Yeah, it's because I'm in album mode right now.
Album mode, okay, you in album.
Yeah.
So album mode gonna be coming in 2026.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. But right now, it's because I still got some videos that I got to drop off of Free Burgundy. You know what I mean? So,
I know, nigga. Like, you just got this whole project.
Yeah, and I know it was a weird.
They do that, but it's like that now with music. You could drop it so quickly now too, you know. So it happens like that. I understand, but I'm like, nigga, hold on. I didn't even listen to these fucking 8 tracks yet. Hold on.
So yeah, it's like a non-linear rollout, you know, because I'm in this place of getting the world familiar with Thomas Burgundy anyway, you know what I mean?
True
so,
that,
again, someone sees that, they go to Rent Dude, which is off the last album, you know what I mean? It's like, that's brand new to them. So right now, it's just push whatever I can that makes sense, you know?
I ain't mad at you, you know, but as a media nigga, I'm like, hold on, nigga, but no, push that shit. Be in their faces 24/7. Every time they scroll, nigga, let it be another Thomas Burgundy post. So I get it.
Yeah.
Flood the motherfucking market. I ain't mad at you. Hey, what's your studio process like? You said you write, but do you ever punch in? Do you ever go in there and freestyle and shit? You feel me? Shout out your freestyle on the corner store. Shout out Desi G and all that, you know. But like, can you talk about your studio process one time? Are you a freestyler? Do you like to punch in? I know you say you can write and all that. We know you can write. But like, what's your preferred?
Yeah, and again, everything is training, right? So when I came up and started writing, I used to write everything in my head because one, if my mom caught it, she'd throw it away. So if I wrote it down, like there's been many times where I wrote all my best shit in my notebook. My mom found it, threw it away. She's like, this is not edifying. This is not godly. And I'm like, damn, you're right. And so
you right, but still.
And look, I just say it was anyway. So I used to keep all my lyrics in my head, right? Also, you can trap my body, but you can't trap my mind.
Yeah.
So I trained my mind to always memorize all my shit, and so that's how I write. Because I don't actually write on paper. Since then, I never wrote on paper anymore.
Oh wow, okay.
But when I say I write, I say that metaphorically, like the pen is godly. But in terms of I'm writing in here and I'm keeping it up here, so that's why when you hear me on the mic, it sounds so like it's going from me directly to you. You know how you can hear when niggas is reading off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of times.
Because my shit, one, it's so me, but two, it's so embedded in, like, my energy is, this is what I'm saying to you because I live this shit, and it's like I'm not reading this shit. I'm telling you, right? So that's my writing process. Well, a lot of times I'll be writing. I'll be at the grocery store, you know, getting some apples, or whatever, and I'm writing in my head, and that allows shit to breathe. You know what I mean? Like I'll write 2 bars here, and then I'll go to the beach and then find the other 8 right here.
But how do you remember the fucking 2 bars that you wrote at the Well, you read it right. Well, you said in your head at the grocery stores.
Because I just say it over and over until it makes sense. You know, and so if I say it like 6 times, it's muscle memory. You know, at this point.
I was about to say, nigga, picking some thing. You see a big old booty girl over there, like, damn, what did I just say? Shit. That would have been me for sure. Like, damn, I got to start all over again. God damn it, Brenda.
But not like it's like Kobe, you know, like once you hit that pivot over and over again, like it's regular. You know?
All right.
But so when I go to the studio, because I record all myself, so when I'm in the studio by myself, I'm engineering myself.
Okay, so you just so you punching in, or are you sitting down and just doing it there?
Yeah, so I'm literally sitting there, or I'll stand up and then I'll. You know, and I gotta go back, but I love that process because. It's just I feel so free, you know what I mean, and I'm like, this is exactly how, because my recording process is actually very, like, it could be strenuous at times, because there'll be times like, okay, that's the 100th take, you know what I'm saying?
It don't sound how I needed the sound in my head.
It just be one word that's like, that inflection needs to be up here. So what I'll do is I already have it in my head, I'll rap it a couple times all the way through, you know what I mean, boom, 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 and then that energy, that spirit that lives there. And usually that's like the best take, you know what I'm saying? But on some perfectionist shit, I like that take, but I need to replace that word with that one, you know what I mean? So I'm just going over and over and over again. And it cuts out the middleman and be like, hey, yo, run it back. I'm just like,
No, I understand. You recording yourself, I know you probably get done a lot more music can come out. And you are cutting down the middleman. Are you mastering and mixing all your shit, or are you just?
Nah, that's the only thing that I'm not doing. Shout out my brother Nick, bro. I fucking love you, dog. He makes and masters all my shit, and I'm just so blessed to have him in my life because he make my shit fucking knock. You know what I mean? But I can't do that myself.
What's your thoughts right now on LA music right now, man? We in good space, bad space? What's happening?
I think be more specific. What you mean?
Is LA? All right, has LA capitalized since the Kendrick Super Bowl?
To keep it 1,000 with you, this gonna sound so pretentious, but I don't be paying attention to what other niggas is on outside of like the niggas I fuck with. You know what I mean? And we're talking about some West Coast artists, but I think there was a moment where everybody jumped. You know, was like, okay, I gotta, and it was we're just taking up space. You know what I mean? Like niggas is just rapping. Like I just need a rap and. This shit is trash.
Like, all right. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. Okay. Because at the time, a lot of people did drop some like singles or like remixes to "Not Like Us" and all that. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. It's not original, you know. So I'm
trash. With that being said, there's a lot of super super dope West Coast artists that I do truly fuck with, and
true that.
And what I appreciate about them this whole time is. They've been doing this shit, you know what I mean? And then this moment happens, and they didn't change anything about themselves. They're just like, yeah, West is up right now. Like this is what we on, and so I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people in the West got comfortable with the success of with Not Like Us and the Super Bowl and GNX. Yeah. Like they got comfortable with. The outside outlets and them saying, "Oh, the West is back, they're on," but at the same time, we're not. It was Kendrick, then probably Doechii, you know, but she's not even from the West, you know. She's from fucking Florida, you know. So, but it's like after that, we can say AG Shike. We can say
he capitalized the fuck.
You know, I always say we can say RJ. Put out multiple projects since that fucking pop-out show and GNX and all that as well. But yeah, there's a lot of artists. Wally the Sense that he got picked up by Cactus Jack, Travis Scott label, you know. So there's people that got picked up, but the music wise, they didn't put nothing out that went like global or global or international, you know, worldly. It didn't go mainstream. It might have went. San Diego, Oakland, you know, the just the on our coast. But I feel like LA they dropped the ball.
At the end of the day, just make good music. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be. I don't think the narrative around you as an artist should be where you're from first. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas hide behind that, and we could talk about even like gangbanging and like the city you from. It's like, nigga, just because you're from there, that don't make you a real nigga. You know what I mean?
True, but also, but I feel like we're in that day and age right now too, where all that shit matters. Like, you're going to get judged from the city you from, the state you from. You know, like just how like right now, like with LA artists, a lot of LA artists, they rapping over Detroit beats, and some sound good, some don't. You know, but it's not elevating us. You know, it's not elevating us at all. So at the
Well, no, what I'm saying
it's hard to say.
I'm saying is I love when a nigga represents where he's from. You know what I'm saying?
True.
What I'm saying is if the music's not good, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You know, it does.
Okay. I'm okay.
You know, so represent where you're from. You know what I mean, and put that on display. But don't wear that as the outfit for me to pay attention. You know what I mean? It should be the music should be top tier, and also this nigga's from here. Oh yeah, we up. You know what I mean? But some niggas is just trash.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. I get it. I understand. I'm from here. My shit better be hard. You feel me?
And like I said, this is no disrespect to nobody.
I'm from such and such. I'm from this city. I'm from this side. My shit hard. Hey,
just make good music.
Just make good music. All right, I got a quick Q&A. Is this or that? You feel me? This or that. I'm gonna give you 5 things. Then we gonna wrap this thing up.
Okay.
All right. Do you want a barbecue plate or a Mexican plate?
Damn, bro. See, I'm at this point in my life, I'm plant based, so that's gonna be tough.
Damn. All right. Damn. What's plant based? Are you on tofu or you on sushi?
Nah, bro, I'm for neither of those.
Damn, tofu ain't plant based.
Well, it is plant based, but like we get into the nitty gritty of what's really healthy for you and what's not. Like when it gets to soy, when it gets to like these things, I'm not fucking with it. You know what I mean? It has to be organic.
This is deep. This is deep.
So like, this is not that conversation. So I'm gonna go. What'd you say?
I'm gonna say barbecue. You want the healthy or the not healthy one? Because I gave you barbecue chicken, and I gave you a barbecue plate, or a taco plate, or I gave you sushi and tofu.
Shit, bro.
Which one you want? Which one we going with?
You know, I love being in a place in my life where I can do whatever the fuck I want, and I'm not eating none of that.
None of that? Damn. All right, you ain't eating none of that. All right, next one. We doing summertime or wintertime?
Wintertime.
Wintertime? Yeah. I fucks with that. All right. Would you rather have no arms or no legs?
Dog. Would I rather have no arms? I can't, bro.
You ain't gonna be able to record yourself with no arms. You can't scratch your nose.
Why would you ask that, bro?
You know, you can do a lot of things.
I got too much respect for the paraplegic community. That's like, nigga, I have arms and legs. I'm blessed, bro.
Blessed, but that ain't the question. Would you rather have no arms or no legs?
That's insane, bro. I'd have to go no legs.
No legs, you know, you still get around. Somebody can push you. You can still grab things. You still pull up. You feel me?
That's insane question to ask me.
Hey, it's real out here in these streets, you know. All right. Would you rather have a sneaky link? I ain't gonna do you like that. All right. Would you rather have a sneaky link or a girl from Fig? But this girl on Fig is the baddest girl you ever seen. You know, sneaky link is just be somebody, you know, I'm just sneaky with, you know.
Wait, so sneaky.
Is she clean?
Sneaky link. You know what a sneaky link?
No, I'm saying that indicates that I'm cheating. I'm not a cheater, bro. I'm loyal.
You got a girl?
In the moment, no. But
all right.
So if I'm single, it's not a sneaky link.
It is.
Who am I sneaking?
She is a sneaky link. A sneaky link in my mind is not always cheating on my girl. A sneaky link is somebody I'm smashing. I don't want nobody to know. Yeah. Or you know, like we have this agreement, like it's just between us. We are just doing this because we need to get our shit off. There ain't nothing attached to it, and it's don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Or sneaky link could be like, yo, you know, I'm cheating on my girl type shit. Or sneakers is like, yo, I'm fucking the fat bitch that give me the best hair in the world. I can't tell nobody. You feel me?
I feel you.
That's a sneaky link.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you want the best thrower on Fed. We gonna up it up. You feel me?
But I mean, I'm not paying for that. Like I need every dollar. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to go with the
sneaky link.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right, sneaky link. But best thrower on Fed. Hey, they didn't have a competition to find out who got the best thrower on Fed. I'm just saying. You feel me?
Insane,
Are you a Mike Jackson or Prince fan?
Michael Jackson is God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I just seen they coming out with Eddie Murphy documentary on Netflix, dog.
About Eddie Murphy, or
about Eddie Murphy. Like all Eddie Murphy shit. I just seen that. And
so he probably had to remember the time.
Yeah, so that's why I brought that up. Yeah, so I fucks with that.
But I mean, let it be known, Prince is a genius. Prince is the greatest, like, multi-instrumentalist artist probably ever. But Michael Jackson is God.
You play any instruments?
Piano, keyboard. Yeah, I produce as well.
Okay. Yeah, only Free Burgundy. How many of these songs are produced by you?
So let's go back to Lucid Kids Never Died 2024. That was essentially all produced by me. I had my boy Panos. I had Tone Jones. I had, man, I wasn't prepared to name everybody right now. But I produced like all of that shit. You know what I mean? But Free Burgundy, I was like, I just need to rap. I just need some beats. You know what I mean? So I remade the Let the Beat Build, the Wayne beat. So I remade that. I remade the outro, which is Lupe's mural. I remade that. Because I just want to rap on them, and YouTube don't have no good instrumentals. So I was like, I'm going to just remake it because I'm a God producer as well. But a lot of that, so Free Burgundy, Jonathan Perks, No Mercy. I'm drawing a blank. They did a good chunk of it, but yeah.
All right, fine. I'm gonna say, did rapping come before producer or producer become before rapping?
Rapping came first. And
okay.
Shout out my brother Jalen, and he produced my whole first album. That's my fucking brother. Like, I'm not doing this life without him. Like, we chose this life a long time ago. We're like, we're gonna do this life together. We gonna become men together. We're gonna become the greatest artists to ever do this shit together. And so he produced my whole first album, and then he started rapping. You know what I mean? And then I was like, okay, I gotta produce the second one myself. So that's when I forced myself to learn how to produce. That was during COVID. So I had nothing.
You had time.
Yeah, I had nothing but time.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I had a whole man. So that's when I became like one of the greatest producer rappers of all time.
Yo, remember your first beat? This shit is hard.
Yeah, first beat was hard too. Second beat was trash though for whatever reason. But the first beat was hard.
First beat out.
Everything into that, and then I thought I had to figure it out. It's like, nigga, you had not put in the 10,000 hours.
That's funny as fuck. I love it. What's something you'll tell Thomas Burgundy right now? We would tell the first year rapping Thomas Burgundy.
First year, I would say.
I got some stumping questions today, yo. This is what's up.
You got some great questions. Well, because I take this shit so serious, bro. Because that's what my whole album, Lucid Kids Never Die, is about, which is my future self coming to me, guiding me to where I'm at right now. But as an artist, my first year rapping, the first thing that comes to mind, bro, is like, you're not who you think you are, bro. Like, in terms of, you need to put in that 10,000 hours, because I was so dedicated and so passionate and so intentional about my music, but it didn't translate because I didn't put in the hours on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? I would just get in there and rap, and I would just one take the whole thing and just call it a day. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need. I one take the whole album, bro. My whole first album, every song is just a one take verse all the way through.
Just punch in. I get it.
But I literally thought that's how I had to do it.
I get it. I understand.
And
I'm the hardest.
But I took so much pride in it, like, nigga, one take, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I did that shit in one. Like, bro, it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Like, bro, if I told you, hey, by the way, that shit, cut it $2, one take. All right, nigga, what? Okay.
Dope.
But back then, like, again, I studied this shit. I was like, yeah, one take. So, but when I say you're not who you think you are, it's like, I used to treat myself as if I was already Kendrick level, Hove level, in terms of the world is waiting on this. They expect this from me. I need to move like this. And I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful that I did put all that intentionality into all my work. So it's not that, but it's just, you're also coming up right now. You know what I mean? You can fail right now. You can put some shit out that's not like a whole album. You can put out a single. You can put out some EPs. But I was so album oriented. I would just say, just focus on building your world and bringing people into it, which I did. You know what I mean? It just took. I could have went about it a little smoother, if that makes sense.
I understand. But I like that though. I'm there too. Yeah. I ain't gonna say that, but I have that mindset though. When I walk into rooms, I'm already here because I'm here already. Mm-hmm. I am the big boys. I am the Charlemagne's. Straight Out the Trunk Radio is the Breakfast Club. It is Hot 97. Yeah. It is Real 92.3. It's all that. I have that mindset in my head, but I am a humble person. Mm-hmm. But when I walk in the room and shit like that, like my mindset, I have that mindset walking into a room, and so when I walk into a room, I might attract that, and they be like, nigga, I feel this type of energy around you. Like, nigga, I'm just me. But I manifest that probably a day before or even just walking into that event. Like, this is what I am. This is what my platform is. So I'm not mad at it. I love what you do. You feel me?
I agree with that. And again, to get hyper specific, what I mean is absolutely move like that because you are that nigga. You know what I mean? You are that nigga, bro. Give me something.
You give me something. Yeah.
But what I had to tell myself is you cannot be disappointed when niggas don't see you as such yet. You know what I mean? So I would be disappointed because I walk like that, I talk like that, I move like that, but people don't see me like that because the status does not match yet. You know what I mean? So I'm like, why are niggas not treating me like that? It's because you're not there yet, because there's more work to be done. So that's what I would tell myself of, keep walking like that, keep moving like that. That's why I'm here today, because like you said, I manifested where I'm at right now. But along the time, there was a lot of disappointment because people didn't catch on, because it's like, you haven't reached that level yet in that reality. You reached it in your reality of how you created this shit.
Man, bro, I'm glad we having this conversation because I feel like I'm there right now too. Bro, I'm doing the same shit they doing.
You know what I'm saying?
You're like, why? Like, where my invite? Where my credit or whatever? Where my flowers at? So, damn, I'm glad we having this conversation.
Absolutely, but that's why I'm so blessed that we crossed paths, and it was so unorthodox too.
Facts.
Like through where we work. But seeing the shit that you do, the intentional conversations that you have, the questions that you ask, the artists that you have, like, this is so important because this is like foundational shit. You know what I mean? This is what we're truly gonna remember. So I'm blessed to be here, and we know, bro. Like the names that you mentioned, that's connections. That's know somebody that knows somebody. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But a lot of those conversations are not going to be as real as this conversation because there's agendas that need to be pushed. You know what I mean?
I already know that. I already know, man.
Yeah.
Thomas Burgundy, appreciate you for pulling up, dog. Great conversation. Make sure y'all go get that free Burgundy out right now. Make sure you go stream that new motherfucking project and motherfucking single, you dig? Tatted Teardrops featuring Westside Boogie. Linwood's in the house. Hey, what's a quote affirmation you live by? And tell everybody where they get your music.
A quote affirmation I live by is, how bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it?
And
how bad do you want
it? How bad do you want it? And yeah, you can find me anywhere. Thomas Burgundy, Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, everything. Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Bankhead the Name, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Follow us, SODTR_. Follow me personally, Bankhead _ the name. Thomas Burgundy in the house, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Rise up, grind up, bless up, pray for somebody other than yourself. We out.
I say.